Can't breathe in that thing. Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome to another video. My name is Chris, and I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Look, I know you guys could be anywhere on the internet right now, but for whatever reason, you decided to click on this video and spend a couple of moments of your day watching it. So I just want to say thank you once again, and I appreciate your time and your support. Man, it's been hella long since I last did a vlog. I did a video a couple of weeks ago showing how this whole shelter-in-place coronavirus thing has affected traffic and all of that around Orange County. But as far as a vlog, it's been a while since I last did it. So I genuinely want to know, how are you guys doing out there? You know, I hope and I pray that you guys are healthy, that you guys are staying safe, that you guys are doing well, and most importantly, you guys are staying sane. Because I know this whole thing is causing a lot of people anxiety and frustration, anger through this uncertain time. So I kind of feel like we're gonna get through it eventually, but it is crazy, and I just hope you guys are doing well. As for me, you know, I'm taking it day by day, the family's taking it day by day, but the company and the business has definitely been affected. Not negatively, but it's different. There's a lot of different things that we have to put in place, and I think it was because we were able to transition and pivot quickly. So what do I mean by that? Well, beginning of the year, I want to say 50% of my business was construction. Now, with the shelter in place and all of this kind of stuff going on, some of those projects were pushed back indefinitely. And so that puts me out of work. Some of the teams that I've been working on, a lot of my tasks were brought in-house, which again, puts me out of work. I want to say about 30% of my work at the beginning of the year was TV and film. Well, one of those projects that I was working on there that we were getting ready to start production on, that has just basically been canceled altogether. And so we got a kill fee for that. The other two, we're just kind of taking it week by week, but we're still out of work. Good thing is we got a DP who kind of keeps us informed, and he is letting us know via email what's going on and kind of bouncing ideas back and forth. So at least that is a glimmer of hope at the end of this dark tunnel that we can kind of look forward to. But the last 20% of my work at the beginning of the year was real estate. And I bring all this up because of the fact that I got an email just this past week, a couple of emails actually, regarding people who started a drone business and want to start doing real estate, what kind of drone to get, and that sort of thing. So I kind of figured now would be a good time to vlog about it and then kind of talk about what I do and how I got business. Yo, are they open right now? I think they're open. So Starbucks drive-thrus have even been closed. They've either been closing early, or I don't know, the whole storage is closed. And so there's a Starbucks that is open, and I'm about to stop by. Starbucks. You going to Buc-ee's? You going to Buc-ee's?
You going to Starbucks? You going to Starbucks? You going to Buc-ee's?
Welcome to Starbucks. What can I serve for you?
Hi, can I get a grande nitro cold brew with salted cream cold foam, please?
Anything else with that?
And then the eggs and cheese protein box.
Sorry, I'm actually all out of that.
Out of the eggs and cheese protein box. Killing me right now, Starbucks. But the emails that I got, the questions that they were asking was, hey, I started a drone business, and how do I get the realtor to give me the time of day? You know what? To even get in front of them, you want to have a good demo reel. And the way that you can go the freemium route, and you can sit there and tell them in exchange for some pictures, let me shoot your house, and I'm going to use the footage, or I'm going to use the photos for my demo reel. You can certainly do that. I would encourage you to deeply discount your stuff instead of giving it away for free. That way they can still see the value and they don't take advantage of you later on in the future. All right, so another way that you can market yourself is to go on Zillow or Realtor.com and find these listings, these high-end listings that are in your neighborhood that do not have any aerial footage. All right, and then just go out and shoot them. Once you get home, I would edit them, make them look all nice, and then put a fat watermark with maybe about 75 to 80% opacity on there. Just enough for you to see it and get annoyed with it, but clear enough to see the edited photo underneath it, all right? And then you would go out and reach out to these agents and let them know, hey, look, this is who I am and this is what I do. I was in the neighborhood and I noticed that you didn't have any aerial photos of your property. Was wondering if you'd be interested in some. Here's some shots that I took of them. And you can even sell it to them, man. Let them know, like, hey, I normally charge this much, but you know, since I already shot it, I'll charge you this much. And sometimes they bite, sometimes they don't, but at the bare minimum, at least you're getting some shots for your demo reel or for your portfolio, and that works all the better. Man, I just remember when I first started, I would go up to like 3 or 4 real estate offices per day just driving around, and I had a stack of flyers that I would be armed with, my business card, and I would go in there and talk to the receptionist, and I would say, hey, who are you guys using for aerial footage? Who are you guys using for aerial photography for your listings? And they would typically say somebody, or they would say, oh, we're not. And I would just be like, hey, is it okay if I hang this flyer up in your break room or your on a bulletin board? And 9 times out of 10 they wouldn't mind. But then I would take it a step further, and I would ask for the office manager's card, and I would let them know, hey, is it okay if I email them and see if I can come and talk to you guys during an agent meeting or a weekly or monthly meeting? And that way you can get to know the people that are in that office and offer your services to them too. You're gonna get a lot of no's, but you don't need a whole lot. You only need maybe 5 or 6 agents to consistently feed you and work with, and you'll be fine. Ultimately, you can sit there and tell them you can hold virtual open houses any time of the day with a video on YouTube. Post it on social media, like a coming soon or just sold. And this is just ways that you can get in front of your clients and your followers and let them know that you're working for them. Build value behind what you provide them so that they could provide value to what they provide their clients. And I think that's going to help you get more real estate business. And once you get these clients, man, you definitely want to ask for referrals. Or do you know any other agents that you wouldn't mind giving me their information or email address, and then emailing them, I did this or I did that for this particular agent. It's just another good way to get in front of agents. The real estate thing that I've been doing before it's pretty much the same. However, the interaction is a lot different. Typically, I prep the realtor or the homeowner ahead of time, and I let them know, hey, meet me outside. Prior to my arrival, please make sure that all of the lights are on, all of the blinds are open, and that the house is show ready. So all I have to do is come in. I usually come in masked up, gloved up, and ready to just shoot. I shoot it, and then I leave, and then I send everything to editing and get it all processed. Man, as far as drones are concerned, I think, the Mavic 2 Air just came out. They just announced and came out yesterday. That looks pretty sick. I think I'm gonna pick one up. I have the Mavic 2 Pro. Before that, I had the Mavic 1, and before that, I had the Phantom 4 Pro. So you definitely want a 4K capable drone. I think I want to say the Mavic Air 2 has 4K 60, which is crazy because the Mavic 2 Pro only has, I think it's like 2K 60. It doesn't record 4K 60. I could be wrong. I'll double check. But yeah, you definitely want to get a 4K drone. I know the Skydio is coming out. I don't know where they're at with that and the release of that. That one looks promising. But I typically stick with DJI just because a lot of the software, a lot of the apps, Litchi, Pix4D, all of that type of stuff, Drone Deploy, they all kind of work with DJI seamlessly. So I think now is a better time than ever to get started in a drone business, mainly because with this whole shelter in place, either do one or two things. You can either curl up and dive into a depression, and if that's you, man, I pray for you guys. I hope you guys can see a way out of it. But to be able to go the other route and learn as much as you can in this time, and if you don't have your 107, study for the 107 and pass it. And if you have a drone, practice with it. This is a good time for you to do that, and either write a business plan or learn Photoshop or learn Premiere. There's all these different things that you could be doing right now. It serves as a distraction from just sitting at home and watching TV or just being bored and not doing anything. But also, man, it gives you a jump start to when this thing is finally over. You can actually have something that is tangible, that is ready to go, that can earn you a substantial income and be your side hustle, or maybe even your main hustle, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much it for me. If you like this video, please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. A big shout out to all the healthcare workers, all the frontline workers out there keeping us alive and caring for us. I don't know who, when, or why real estate is considered essential here in California, but it is, and I thank God that I am at least able to work. But nowhere near hold myself to the level of that of like my wife, who is a nurse, and all of the other doctors and nurses out there that are caring for us and keeping us alive. All of you grocers, truck drivers that are doing your thing, sacrificing. I get it, you guys can't stay home. So if you can stay home and you can do your part, I really do appreciate it. If you can't, you know, do you. I just hope that you guys are staying safe, that you guys are well, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it. God bless, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.